Hi, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Boggier. I'm the owner of MountainView Veterinary Hospital here in Denville. And today we're going to go over how to trim your pet's nails. And my dog Reagan has graciously volunteered to be a part of this. We do have a nail trimming plan going on in my house pretty regularly, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem, but you know, they always tend to surprise us. The key to having your nail trim go as smoothly as possible is preparation. First and foremost, you want to make sure that you have a product. This one is called Quick Stop, but it's a styptic powder, so if you do happen to cut too short, it's going to bleed, you're going to feel horrible, the dog's going to run around, he's going to make a mess of your house, and you're going to cry. But don't relax, it's going to be okay. We have styptic powder, you just pack it with that, give him a little bit of peanut butter, bologna, cream cheese, something, and he's going to love you forever, just like he always did. I'm going to go over how I trim Reagan's nails, and I don't know how many I'm going to be able to do because, like I said, I do trim them on a regular basis. So you have your supplies. There are many different nail trimmers you can use. I like these because I feel like I have a lot more control. There are other ones that kind of like have a blade on them and they cut downward. Some people like those. Even in Reagan, I'll use these little cat nail trimmers. And the reason for that is because sometimes the nail is already, it just needs a little bit, and if I'm doing routinely and they're getting used to it, I just take a little bit at a time. That quick, which is the vein in the nerve, that will recede over time. It doesn't happen overnight, I can tell you that much. It takes months. So occasionally I'll just take off a little bit and try the next time. You ready? Are you a good boy? Let me cut your nails. Come here, Reagan. Come. All right, so Mr. Reagan, good boy. He's got pretty big feet, and you can see this nail had been recently trimmed, but it couldn't hurt. That one definitely can have some more taken off. You want to kind of secure him. What I do with a large dog is I try to secure them between my legs. You want to try not to let him back up. So sometimes I'll just kind of put my feet in a V so he can't go back. The other thing is you could also put him in a corner, in a kitchen corner, something like that, so that he can't back up. You always want to use positive reinforcement. I know right now you're going, my dog is never going to do this, but this is where you've got to start, right? You've got to start somewhere. Sit down, buddy. I know you're going to get your cookie. Sit down. So positive reinforcement, don't make this an excitable mission. You just kind of want to take it one step at a time. And you know what? If he's getting anxious, or if you're getting anxious, you're starting to sweat bullets, then just put it away. You know what? Just going through the motion of that is going to be helpful for both of you anyway. So for Reagan, I have him in support here, and I'm going to lift up his cute little leg. I support his, I guess his wrist here, so that he can't kind of go like that and take his foot out of my hands. You want to put a little bit of pressure on the toe itself, and you want to make a diagonal cut, just so you can trim that nail down. His are actually pretty short. And when they're used to it, we started trimming Reagan's nails when we got him at 12 weeks of age, so he's very accustomed to it, and he always knows. He started drooling when he saw them because he always knows he's going to get a cookie. If they have that positive reinforcement, typically that's helpful. Now look, I know that there's a big difference between me being here in a veterinary hospital and trying to go through all this and you're at home, but it's going to be baby steps. Always start with a positive environment, give him lots of treats, and just start out touching his feet. If he's a dog who hates it, just start, tell him what a good boy he is. Always reward the positive behavior. So if he walks up and turns around, okay, that's fine. But if he's letting you touch them, oh, you're such a good boy, and make sure you give him lots of treats. That was just kind of a simple refresher on nail trimming. We've done them before, but I just wanted to show you how I do it in Reagan, because sometimes, you know, you think, well, I have a big dog, there's no way I could do that. You certainly can. If you have any questions, or if you need some help with your dog's pedicures, you're welcome to make an appointment. We'd be happy to do so for you. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Boggier from MountainView Veterinary Hospital in Denville.